Your AI has no memory. Every single time you start a conversation, it's like meeting a stranger. All that context, all those preferences, all those past decisions, gone. And if you're building AI agents, that's a deal breaker. AI memory is the single biggest unlock for making the agents actually useful in production. And in 2026, the tools available to solve this problem have gotten seriously impressive. Today, I'm ranking the top 5 AI memory tools you should know about. And I'll tell you right now, the number 1 pick is open source, it's free, and it just posted benchmark scores that embarrass tools backed by millions in venture capital. Let's get into it. Before we hit the list, let me quickly explain what AI memory actually means, because it's not what most people think. Large language models are stateless. That means every time you send a message, the model has zero recollection of anything you've ever said before. The memory you see in tools like ChatGPT or Claude, that's the application layer stitching your conversation history back into the prompt. The model itself doesn't remember. AI memory tools solve this problem by giving agents a persistent layer where they can store facts, preferences, relationships, and past decisions, then retrieve exactly the right context when they need it. Think of it as the difference between an employee who reads your entire company wiki before every meeting versus one who actually remembers what happened last quarter. There are different approaches: vector database, knowledge graphs, hybrid search, single file systems, and each tool on this list tackles the problem differently. So let's get into it. Starting right at number 1, Memvid. And honestly, it's not even close. Memvid is a portable, serverless memory layer that packages everything: your documents, vector embeddings, a full text search index, a temporal index, metadata, and even a write-ahead log for crash recovery into a single MV2 file. No database, no server, no cloud dependency. Just one file that you can copy to a USB drive, commit to Git, or email to a colleague. It works identically on any machine. Let me put the performance in perspective. They just posted a 35% improvement over the previous state-of-the-art on the LoCoMo benchmark. That's the standard evaluation for long-term conversational memory. They also showed a 76% improvement in multi-hop reasoning and a 56% improvement in temporal reasoning versus the industry average. These aren't incremental gains, these are blowout numbers. And the speed is absurd. We're talking 0.025 milliseconds median search latency with over 1,300 times faster throughput than standard vector database solutions. Sub-millisecond recall from a single file. The developer experience is exceptional. Memvid v2 was rewritten from the ground up in Rust, with native bindings for Python, Node, and a standalone CLI. It supports hybrid search, combining BM25 lexical matching with semantic vector search. It does entity extraction, so you can ask what's Alice's job and get structured answers. And it has time travel debugging. You can literally rewind, replay, or branch any memory state. It's model agnostic. It works with OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, or local models through Llama. It's got MCP server support, so it integrates directly with Claude Code and other AI tools. And the community has already built an ecosystem around it. Knowledge-based UIs, web crawlers, code-based indexers, and RAG implementations, all powered by that single portable file. Memvid is fully open source under the Apache 2.0 license, has over 12,000 GitHub stars, and is actively maintained. The project has exploded in popularity because it solves a real problem in a way that just makes sense. No vendor lock-in, no infrastructure to manage. Your AI agent's memory goes wherever your agent goes. For the vast majority of AI memory use cases, such as agent prototyping, personal AI assistants, offline applications, edge deployments, and development workflows, Memvid is the best tool available in 2026, period. Number 2 is Memzero. This is arguably the most well-known name in the AI memory space. Also Y Combinator-backed, Memzero provides what they call an intelligent memory layer that combines 3 storage approaches: a vector store for semantic search, a key value store for quick lookups, and a graph store for entity relationships. What makes Memzero stand out is developer experience. The API is clean, the SDKs are solid, and they support integrations with practically everything: LangChain, Crew AI, Llama Index, you name it. You can be up and running with persistent AI memory in under 10 lines of Python code. Memzero also offers a managed cloud platform with features like structured data extraction, batch memory operations, and organization-level user management. For teams that want a production-ready AI memory solution with minimal setup, Memzero is a very strong choice. The trade-off? The self-hosted open source version is intentionally more limited than managed cloud service, so you're nudged toward their paid platform. And the benchmark claims have been questioned by competitors, particularly around their LoCoMo evaluation methodology. Still a great tool, but it can't match Memvid's portability or raw performance. At number 3, Zep. This is a Y Combinator-backed startup that takes a temporal knowledge graph approach to AI memory. What makes Zep unique is it tracks how facts change over time. So if a user tells your agent they live in New York in January, then mentions they moved to Austin in March, Zep maintains both versions with timestamps. Their underlying technology, Graffiti, is open source and builds dynamic knowledge graphs from conversations and business data. Zep combines graph-based memory with semantic vector search and BM keyword matching, giving you multiple retrieval strategies in one system. Zep claims significant accuracy improvements on the Long-MemEval benchmark, and their temporal reasoning capabilities are genuinely ahead of most competitors. For enterprise teams building agents that need to track evolving customer data and relationships, the temporal graph approach is compelling. The catch? Zep's cloud offering is still maturing, and self-hosting the Community Edition requires meaningful infrastructure. Managed service handles complexity well, but comes at enterprise pricing. It's a sophisticated tool, but not the easiest on-ramp for smaller teams. Number 4 is Letta, formerly known as MemGPT. If you've been following AI memory research, you probably heard of the MemGPT paper out of UC Berkeley. It was one of the first to propose that LLMs can manage their own memory like an operating system, with core memory, archival memory, and recall memory as distinct layers. Letta turned that research into a full agent framework. Agents built on Letta can actually decide what to remember and what to archive. The idea is that the AI itself manages context, rather than relying on a static retrieval pipeline. They recently published an interesting finding on their blog. A simple Letta agent using GPT-4o Mini that stored conversations as files and searched them scored 74% on the LoCoMo Long Conversation Memory benchmark, beating several purpose-built AI memory tools. Their argument is that memory quality depends more on how agents manage context than on the retrieval mechanism itself. The downside is that Letta is a full agent runtime, not a standalone memory layer. If you just need to add AI memory to existing application, Letta might be more infrastructure than you want. It's best suited for teams building agents from scratch who want deep control over memory behavior. Rounding out the list, at number 5, we have Cogni. This is a fascinating project that focuses on structuring AI memory using knowledge graphs and cognitive architectures. Instead of just dumping embeddings into a vector store, Cogni tries to build a structured understanding of information, relationships between entities, hierarchies, and contextual connections. What I like about Cogni is their emphasis on reducing hallucinations. By structuring memory more deliberately, the retrieval tends to be more precise. They published open benchmarks comparing their approach against other AI memory tools, which I always respect. The trade-off: setup complexity. Cogni requires more configuration up front, and the proprietary Dreamify optimization tool adds another layer. For teams with strong engineering resources who want a structured, graph-based approach to AI memory, Cogni is worth a serious look, but the learning curve keeps it at number 5. So there you have it, the top 5 AI memory tools for 2026. Memvid number 1 with its single file, zero infrastructure approach and state-of-the-art benchmarks. Memzero at 2 with the smoothest developer experience. Zep at 3 with temporal knowledge graphs. Letta at 4 with self-managing agent memory. And Cogni at 5 with structured cognitive architectures. AI memory is going to define the next generation of AI agents. The tools that win won't just be the ones with the fanciest architecture. They'll be the ones that developers actually ship with. And right now, nothing ships as easily as a single file. If this video helped you understand AI memory tools, hit that like and subscribe button for more AI deep dives. Drop a comment, tell me which AI you're going to try first. If you're already using one of these tools, we'd love to hear about your experience. Links to every tool in the description below. I'll see you in the next one.